Okay, in this problem, we're looking at, in college basketball, turnover is defined as losing possession of the basketball to the opposing team. During a recent basketball season, a certain college team averaged 16 turnovers per game. Assume the number of turnovers per game follows the Poisson distribution. So we're going to do Poisson. So I've changed it to show you how to use Excel, and we want exactly 8 turnovers, the probability of exactly 8. So we're going to do 8 lambda, which is your average over an interval. So interval is 1 game, so 16 turnovers per game, and we don't want it cumulative because we just want to know exactly 8, so we will put false. So if we go into Excel and let's do equal Poisson, and we said x is 8, the mean was 16, and we want false. So we get 0.0119. Okay. And we're going to round it up to 0.0120. And then the probability that the team will have fewer than 11. So we want it fewer than 11, so we don't want to include 11. We want it to stop at 10.99999, and we want it fewer than 11, so all the way up to 10.999 would be cumulative. Because here, let's just say that this is our curve, and this is 11. Well, we want to know everything fewer than 11. So we want to get right up to 11, so up to 10.999. So we're going to change 8 to 10.99999. And you get 0.0341. Okay, fewer than 11. Let's look at this again. I don't think I changed the cumulative, so let me do that. We want it to be cumulative this time. So 0.0774. Alright, now what is the probability that the team will have more than 21 turnovers? Well, Excel won't do more than. We want more than 21, so we want anything above 21. So what we can do is we can do up to 21, and then we need anything more than 21, so we can just use the complement rule and say 1 is minus the probability up to 21. So because probability adds up to 1, we subtract out what we don't need. So we know that 0.910773 is this side over here. The probability of it being less than 21. So the probability of it being less than or equal to 21. So the probability of it being more than 21 is 1 minus 0.991073. If I calculated that right. 0.910. So if we do that real quick, you get 0.0893 or 0.0892 is what they got. 0.0892, sorry, I rounded wrong. So that would be right. And then the probability the team will have exactly 2 turnovers during the fourth quarter of a game. So we're going to have to change. Lambda is our mean. And now we're just talking about for the fourth quarter. So our mean, if we average 16 turnovers per game, 16 per game divided by 4 quarters means we average about 4 turnovers per quarter. So 4 turnovers in the fourth quarter. So we're going to change X is going to be 2 turnovers in the fourth quarter, and we average 4 turnovers in the fourth quarter, and we don't want it to be cumulative because we want it to be exactly 2 turnovers. So if you plug that in, X is 2, the mean is 4, and we don't want it to be cumulative because we want exactly 2. And you get 0.1465, which is what we got here. So let me know if you have any questions.